Hey guys, Max here, and today we are going to be reviewing the human and dinosaur 2-packs from Mode 2 and the roaring allosaurus from Extreme Damage. Now these are all from Dominion, and there may be some spoilers for the movie. So anyway, let's head into the review, and we'll start off with the Alan Grant and Dimetrodon pack. So first of all, let's just cover the accessory because that's probably the least exciting part of the pack. Now its jaw moves, and it's based off the fossil found in the Emmett Mines at Bison Sanctuary. So it's got little flecks of brown plastic, probably to symbolize dirt, because it's been under the ground for like 65 plus million years. So of course it's gonna get dirt and rock on it. Now let's jump in. So now here we have Alan. He looks really good. It looks very close to what we saw from Alan Grant in the new Dominion movie. It kind of looks like how he looked when he was at the regular dinosaur fossil mine, because he's got that coat, the classic hat, as well as his blue shirt and grey pants. Now his clothing is very detailed. It's got all the wrinkles in the pants, the buttons on the shirt, the little pockets and brown and collar on the shirt, and the boots, I believe, have shoelaces. So a whole bunch of detail and really nice articulation with like with elbow articulation, shoulder joints, leg and knee joint, heads on a ball joint, and tail move. Not tail, waist moves. I was thinking of other things. Now let's get into the thing that you probably get this pack for, and that's Dimetrodon. So the Dimetrodon has that signature brightly coloured sail, and it has nice brown markings on it. It looks amazing. I really like this figure. It's got spots around the eye of slightly lighter than the brown on the sail. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up. It's got its mouth opens, very similar to Dilophosaurus in how the jaw has curves in it, though it does fit together, and with a row of teeth still poking out over the bottom jaw. So it has obviously the jaw articulation. Its neck moves with a piece of the sail still attached to the neck. They probably could have moved it back, but for wanting the scan code, here it is. Hopefully the camera allows you to pick it up. It's got the standard leg articulation overall, and no tail articulation. The tail's stuck in place. But I really like the detail in this slightly smaller figure. It's got the little osteoderms on it along its back and down to its tail. His legs look amazing, and he's got really nice he or she has really nice scale details on the body. I don't think the camera will pick that up. But overall, Dimetrodon, it looks really nice. Very accurate to what it would look like in the movie, since we don't really get a great look at it since it's in the dark and it's all okay. So I really like this figure. It looks amazing. And of course, these two came together because Alan went down to the caves and he climbed up a ladder and saw the Dimetrodon. Honestly, it was probably the biggest jump scare I'll have all year because I nearly jumped out of the seat. But it was a really cool thing. Like, the Dimetrodons were amazing, and Alan Grant, of course, one of the main characters, and he was the one who originally found the Dimetrodons in the cave. Unless, of course, Bison knew about them. But anyway, that's probably it for Alan Grant and Dimetrodon. And next up, we will be covering Kayla and Pyroraptor. Now, Kayla comes with a little stun baton thing, and it's got little edges which are probably there to be like the electric bits that they use to whack and stun the dinosaurs. Though they probably don't have as much voltage as the fences, in case someone accidentally activated it. So she would use it to whack the dinosaurs, just using Pyroraptor since it's right there. But anyway, onto Kayla herself. She's got her signature jacket, similar to Alan Grant, the light green t-shirt, the little brownish gold bit on her hair, dark green pants and boots, which I believe also have the little details similar to Alan, and very similar articulation. Leg, you can do whatever you want with, so you can make a kick. Oh, Pyroraptor fell over. And she's got the little gloves which she wears in the movie. But very nice detail on Kayla from Dominion, and a new character. Okay, now let's get on to Pyroraptor, which looks amazing. I really liked the Pyroraptor in Dominion. Now it's got a darkish red. It's got darkish red feathers. Now, I think the camera is picking up the feathers since they're right. Mom, I'm doing a video. What? I'm doing a video. And it's got a lot of bit of feather on its head, which I reckon looks really cool. Now, of course, it's got the darkish blue on it, including on the wings, all the way down to the tail, which surprisingly it's got that little bit of red on it. Like, the main bit of it is red, and it's got amazing detail on it. Like, you can see the feathers, the little bits of feather. It has very similar articulation to the Metrodon. Its jaw opens, and which means that you can do a very similar pose to how it did in Dominion, where it's kind of just looking at you like that. And its neck can swivel around. It's on basically a ball joint, since you can really do whatever you want with its head. The arms move back and forth, which would have been cool if they had a ball joint as well. But the legs also move back and forth, as well as, unlike the Metrodon, the tail can swivel, which I don't get why it do, because it looks good with its tail in the right position. I guess if you want to make it look like it's checking its tail, that's cool. And of course, Pyroraptor, it does encounter Kayla and Owen on the ice when they crash the plane, of course, because of the Quetzalcoatlus, which they showed in the trailers. Now, I just really like this Pyroraptor. It's got a bit more of a glossy plastic on the toes, which makes it look similar to as if it had actually got painted toes. And once again, here is your scan code, and the Pyroraptor looks way brighter in the scan app than it does in real life, and the feathers are more of an orange. But I just really like these figures. They're amazing. I would definitely recommend them if you want more figures, more human characters, as well as a cool dinosaur used to replicate scenes in the movie. Now, going on to what you're mainly here to see is the extreme damage allosaurus. Now, it's absolutely massive. I'll just bring over Pyroraptor to show you its size. Like, this thing is ginormous. Definitely the biggest allosaurus we've ever had. Like, it's extremely long, it's tall, it's bulky, and it looks absolutely amazing. It looks almost exactly like it did in Dominion with that Carnotaur scene. So, of course it roars, because it's called the roaring allosaurus. Now, the spines are made of, the larger spines are made of a bendy plastic. Probably so, they're not like sharp or anything. But the arms are able to be moved around on basically a ball joint, but it's got a few restrictions because of the skin. Now, you can move the jaw, but it is spring-loaded, so it'll just come back down. So, you can actually move it upwards and give it a bit of posability on the jaw and that kind of area. Now, of course, they have the legs that move forwards and backwards, so you can make it run if you want to, or you can make it stand up ball joint on its tail, like the previous raw attack figures from Dinosaur, the more articulated figures, basically. But it's got paint on the tail, nice little ridges along the tail as well, with a few scratches here and there, because I'm pretty sure it would have gotten into a fight with that Carnotaurus eventually. And also it has the extreme damage feature, so its skin pops down and it reveals the insides, and the ribs even lift up, revealing the squishy insides of the allosaurus. So I definitely reckon it looks cooler with that bit shown, but it's definitely a nice feature to have. And of course it has a massive scan code right above its shoulder, unlike Chiroptera and Dimetrodon. So similar to the Ankylosaurus in length has the scan code. And of course similar to the Mega Destroyers from Dinosaur, it has a bit more of a softer plastic, similar to what they have with the spines and the inside bit, but the inside bit is hollow, of course, so it's clickable if you really wanted to do that. And it's got really nice painted nails, and of course, as you can see, it's got the marbling effect that most Dominion figures have. And I just really like the Allosaurus, as well as all the other figures that we've talked about in this video. So anyway, that's the end of this review. Everything's all messed up because I was hastily shoving them back. But that's the end of this review. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. But anyway, that's all guys, so see you in the next one.